Hello, I'm Murshida from Nerve TV News, and I'm here with Bonnie, who is our SUBU advisor. And we're here to welcome you to the community kitchen. So Bonnie, I just wanted to ask you a few questions about the community kitchen. First of all, what actually is the community kitchen?
So the community kitchen is an initiative that was set up by the SUBU Advice team, which is essentially, there's kind of two caveats to it. So the first one was combating against the cost of living crisis and what we thought, how that might affect students. So for example, getting their groceries, bills, so we're starting to hopefully get more people in about talking about their gas and electric and stuff like that. But the main thing for the community kitchen is the food and the essentials, household essentials too, sanitary products, all those things that students might struggle to pay for. And then the second caveat of that was also the sustainability aspect. So just that it's also, if you've got anything sitting in your cupboard, staff or student, you're going home for Christmas and you're like, I'm not going to use this, you bring it in and then it can be repurposed for someone else.
Yeah.
So it's kind of the sustainability aspect, but also the cost of living crisis too.
And I think that's amazing as well. What goes on in the kitchen? I know you've explained it there, but just maybe the little details.
Yeah, of course. So it's essentially, we've tried to remove the stigma of what a usual food bank would be. So we're trying not to do the whole vouchered thing. You don't need to come to us directly to use it. It's just take what you need essentially. There's no restriction on what you can have. And it's obviously, with caution, take what you need and leave some for others as well. But it's definitely meant to be quite a relaxed approach so students don't feel that stigma. We're also hoping, obviously this has been the launch the last couple of months, but in the new year hopefully doing some cooking tutorials and stuff too, how to help students learn to batch cook and all that sort of stuff. So we're in the beginning stages, but hopefully the more people know about it, the more it'll grow. Yeah.
Why do you think there is a stigma around food banks and community kitchens like this?
I think a lot of people previously would see a community kitchen or a food bank as, I am in poverty, I can't afford anything. And then a lot of people feel like when they're in that position that they don't deserve to go there. They're like, oh, there's people worse off. I'm not as bad, so I shouldn't be taking anything, I shouldn't be getting any help. And that's not the case. I think, if anything, we've seen currently it's Speak Week here at the university as well. And we've got, I think it was 98% of students have said they're worried about the cost of living crisis. That's huge, that's a huge amount of people. And it's not just a minority anymore. I don't think it was ever really a minority, but a lot of people saw it that way. And it's sort of taken that stigma away that this is, a lot of people are in the same boat. And it's not a thing that defines you, it's just something if you need the help, reach out and get it kind of thing.
Do you find it's also not just students, but also people that work at the university?
Oh, of course, yeah. I mean, it's for the staff as well. So we've even, in meetings that we've had with staff members, they've asked, is it okay for us to use? And of course it is. It's kind of the point of it for everyone. So it's the same with staff. We're happy for donations, but we're also happy, to come take away the stigma of using a food bank and take what you need here too. So it's the caveat of both, and that's not just tutors, that's cleaning staff, maintenance staff, security, whoever needs it, it's here for them, yeah.
How do people donate to this? Do they just bring it up here, or is there?
Yeah, so we're hoping in the new year to sort of bring an initiative in of community kitchen bins. So there'll be different places around campus that you can leave stuff that you'd like to donate. And then as a team we'll go through it to make sure, obviously of course we're not going to receive something if it's completely out of date. And people are just using it as something to throw away.